Estiva, this is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new weapon called the CR-56. Now, there's a brand new weapon that got introduced into Call of Duty Warzone, and I was going to have this load a little bit earlier, but we were chilling with the father this whole weekend, so we were spending a lot of time with my dad, so we weren't able to get the video out earlier. But now I'm going to give you guys the best loadout. I have seen other videos regarding loadouts to see if there's anything similar to mine, and I gotta tell you, my loadout is a little bit better than the majority of loadouts that are being shown. Now, the biggest thing is, how do you actually get this weapon? If you're trying to get this weapon, or you're not seeing it in your, in your playlist, in order for you guys to get this weapon, you're going to need to play out the season. And within the battle pass, once you hit level 31, you will be unlocking the CR-56 AMAX. Now, it's very similar to the AK-47. I believe it's like an upgraded version of the AK-47. It has the same stats as far as damage-wise, but it's a better variant than the AK-7. And we're going to talk about that and dive into the video and talk about what works better, what attachments work best. But let's go ahead and jump into the loadout, and I'm going to give you guys a complete breakdown on what I believe to be the best loadout. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys some recoil patterns and let you guys know how exactly we came to the conclusion of adding the specific loadouts, and then you guys will see exactly what I mean. Now, before I show you guys the loadout, I do want to remind you guys that we stream daily on Twitch. If you haven't had a chance to hit us with that follow, our Twitch link is down below. Really cool, fun place to actually come out and hang out and chill, and also learn how to play Call of Duty Warzone a little bit better. Make sure you guys stop by if you haven't gotten a win. We'll try to help you out get that win. And thank you guys for showing the love and support over there on Twitch. Click on that link. But without further ado, let's jump into this loadout. Alright, fellas, let's go to our top secret right here, guys. We're going to go here. We're going to go to the CR-56 AMAX. We're going to click on that. We're going to go to the gunsmith. And we're going to start off first, of course, with the muzzle. Now, out of all the muzzles, guys, the monolithic suppressor is the one you want to go with here, especially this is going to help you stay off the radar. The cool thing about this one is that it's better than the other suppressors that are on the list. In addition to that, it is the one that takes the longest to unlock. I believe you unlock this at level 66. So it is going to be a lot of grind to actually get this attachment. Once you have the, the monolithic, you guys are good to go. Now, if for some reason you're still grinding it out, you could always use a tactical suppressor or the lightweight suppressor. Both of them work better. I think the tactical works a little bit better until you actually get to the monolithic. So keep that in mind. Now, for the barrel, guys, of course, there's only one really to pick from, which is the Zodiac. All the other ones are pretty bad. The Zodiac is going to give you a lot of stuff. It's going to give you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. The only thing we're losing here is aim down sight speed, but we're going to compensate this with other attachments that we're going to be putting on the weapon. Now, the laser, I'm going to come back to that one because I know a lot of people are recommending a laser. We'll come back to that one a little bit later. Now, the optics, I don't want to recommend any optics because the weapon has really good iron sights, and just very similar to the other weapons that we have where the barrels actually change the scope on the gun. This one also works the same, so every time you equip a barrel, it's going to change the way your scope looks. So keep that in mind. This one actually makes it look very clean, very nice. So you're going to be fine without optics. I don't think an optics is required. Even some people are recommending optics. A lot of people recommend the VLK 3.0 optics for that mid-range, long-range. I personally feel that the gun doesn't need one, but if you feel that you need one, I'm going to tell you guys what you can replace. Now, as for stock, guys, I am going with no stock. And you're probably wondering, Laser, you're crazy. The recoil on this thing is going to be crazy bad. I'll explain after the video, after I show you guys a complete loadout, why this works and how exactly does it work. So what are we getting with the no stock? We're getting a lot of mobility. That is one of the downsides to this particular weapon. If you compare this weapon to other weapons, a lot of people say the gun feels too heavy. It feels almost very similar to an LMG, very slow aim down sight speeds. No stock is going to fix all that, and we'll explain how this works and why it actually works. Now, for the underbarrel, guys, we have three different choices. We have Commando foregrip, Merc foregrip, and Ranger foregrip. Like I said, towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys the patterns on why I picked and went the way I went. And out of all this ones, guys, we're going to go with the Merc foregrip. Now, for our ammunition, guys, of course, we're running the 45 round mags, and that pretty much puts our whole build together. Now, you're probably wondering, I want to know a little bit more about the underbarrel because a lot of people are saying Commando, a lot of people are saying Ranger, and I also want to know why you're going with the no stock. So, if you guys are not digging the no stock for some reason, before we get into all those recoil patterns, You definitely put a tac laser. A lot of people are recommending the tac laser. You can go with accuracy, mobility, and control. And this is just gonna. The reason I don't like tac lasers is because they'll show you off the. They'll show you in the map. You'll be able to be detected on the map, and you want to avoid being detected on the map. And you really don't gain too much by applying a tac laser compared to no stock. We're gonna go to the recoil patterns, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we're talking about. All right, so here we are, guys, within the recoil patterns. As you guys see right here, we got a couple of recoils. On the left-hand side, you have the Commando foregrip. That's gonna be your first column. On the second one, you guys are going to have the Merc foregrip. On the last one, we have the Ranger foregrip. As you guys notice right here, Commander foregrip gives you more recoil, so that's definitely not a really good viable option. Then we have the Merc foregrip, and then we have the Ranger foregrip. Very similar, though. As you notice, though, the Merc foregrip actually keeps your bullet spread a lot tighter, and it reduces the recoil. The good thing about this particular weapon in general is that the recoil is vertical, which means it's super easy to control. If you're on PC, easy to control. If you're on controller, super easy to control. That is one of the reasons why people say this gun is a little bit better than other weapons, and some people say it's worse than other weapons, is just because of the recoil. Because the biggest problem here is learning to control the recoil. The good thing, though, is that the recoil is only vertical. So when you have only vertical recoil, that means you only have to do one thing, either with your mouse, which keeps your mouse down, or keep your joystick pressed a little bit further down to avoid that recoil being picked up further up. But out of all the attachments, guys, the Merc foregrip, as you guys are seeing here on the spray patterns, very, very viable and the best one out of all. Now let me show you guys the recoil patterns regarding the laser, the no stock, and we also introduced and added one of the best stocks, which is the XRK Gatekeeper. That's the one that gives you the most accuracy, the most range, and the most control. I kind of wanted to give you guys a side-by-side comparison to better understand what works best and what doesn't work best. So with the laser, guys, we are getting a little bit more of a tighter spread in that vertical recoil pattern. It's a little bit shorter. Now, with the no stock, we are getting a little bit more of a kick. But why is the no stock better than the laser? The reason why the no stock is better than the laser is because with the no stock, you're getting that max mobility. What that max mobility is going to do, it's going to make the weapon feel more similar to an SMG, allowing you to move a lot faster. And with the tac laser, you still have that, gun feeling a little bit heavier. So the no stock actually does give you a tiny bit more recoil in the vertical pattern. But if you're able to control the vertical pattern, and if you want that fast mobility and don't want the gun to feel too heavy, then this is the best automatic loadout you can put for this particular weapon. Trust me, guys, when I tell you, try it out. If you guys have it set up a little bit different because you've seen other videos, put this loadout together, try it out, and I'm going to tell you 100%, after playing it for like 2 to 3 matches and you get used to it, you're going to be seeing a huge improvement to your weapon and the amount of kills and how fast you're able to move around the map compared to the way you had it set up before. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this loadout? Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I also have some gameplay footage of me playing this on multiplayer and also on Battle Royale, so enjoy the rest of the footage. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video where we will be comparing the CR-56 to the Growl, which is one of the biggest questions. Which one is better? We'll go ahead and answer that in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. parachuting. Do parachuting.
Yeah. I'm going around this building to the right side. I'm gonna get all the way around.
Down one.
Yeah, dude.
Let's get it, boys. Woo! That's how we do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.